Hi everyone and welcome to Mummy Cooks Homemade, and this is what we eat in a week. So this was a beef casserole with dumplings, roast potatoes and Yorkshire pudding. This was fabulous. Those were air fried roast potatoes. They were so good. So good. Chicken burgers are going to make it on somewhere, aren't they? And if it's not this type, it's the ones from Herons. That was finely sliced gammon, peas and chorizo risotto. I don't particularly like peas, but I don't really notice them so much in this. That was absolutely gorgeous. I do have that recipe if anyone is interested. This was chicken wings done in the air fryer and chips done in the air fryer. No, I'm lying, chips weren't done in the air fryer. Because I was using it, obviously, duh. Sorry. Deep fried. Sausage ragu. Num num. So good. Oh, this was on the Day in the Life of My Kitchen, and this was the steak with the fig and onion gravy. You have to go back and watch that. If you've not watched it, go back and watch it. It was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Did the full video on it. So that's last Friday's meal. Ooh, that was so good. Have we missed one? I just got mixed up. Anyway, here I am on Sunday. So, first thing in the morning, what I'm doing is prepping the stuffing because that needs to cool down before I can put the sausage meat into it. I think my wrists are actually getting a little bit weaker, if you want the truth. Especially this left one with a big left arm at the top. So there's definitely something not quite right there. I mean, most of my subscribers know about the old arm at the top anyway. But yeah, it's affecting the whole arm. So, less of that, and more chopping. Chantenay carrots, do like a bit of chantenay. I don't know why I chucked them in there, because I'll go back in a minute and cut them. Use 2 bags. So, parsnips. No, I never peel these. I've said this countless times. They all get washed before they get put on the heat. All the vegetables do. Why would you wash something, then peel it or whatever you do? Because I've seen that countless times. And then wash it again. Really? Just rinse it when you finish chopping. But whatever. So there were chantenay carrots, cabbage. This is some tender stem. Finally got hold of some. I tell you, things are getting real difficult to find out there. Is everyone else having trouble finding like fruits and salad, some vegetables? It's getting quite bad around here. Tender stem was a bit hard to get hold of. Only used 1 pack today, and I shared it. Go me. I must have been feeling overly, what do you call it? Can you see on my left wrist, look? Does anyone notice? Just go back. Sorry. Just go back and have a look and see if you notice that lump on my left wrist. I don't know if I'm actually imagining it or it is there. Anyway. I'll have you all flicking back now to see if you can notice. Let me know though if you noticed it. Especially when I was doing the tender stem. I'm sure there's a lump there. And it moves around to the front as well. Maybe that's what's causing the problems in the arm. So, some potatoes. I did mash. And I did some roasters. Always got to have the roasters. I'm trying to peel less skin off, because I had a lovely lady in the comments asking if I could maybe save a bit of waste, maybe by using a peeler or something. I can't use a peeler, I have tried. So what am I doing? Yorkshire puddings. Look at that, look, I had to get it exactly at 168. I've got this thing in my mind now, because they work perfectly each time, that if I don't stick to that exact weight, they're not going to work. So I always stick to it. I don't change it up. And I'm the same with the milk. It's always between 260, 280. You watch it come over. There you go. Bit of thyme. And then literally a bit, maybe a quarter teaspoon. And that is all my mixes for my Yorkies. Once you've actually got it mixed up, I mean, if I'd used a bigger bowl, it'd be mixed by now. But this is just me. Once it's mixed up, leave it alone. I had one. Look. There. That needed some oil. There's always one in there. So it's been in there heating up for 15 minutes. Putting the batter in as quick as I can. You can see just to the left, the stuffing is in a bigger bowl now, cooling down. It's nearly cold because I'm sure I put the sausage meat in. Now I'm just going back. Adding some more in. Waste not, want not. Oh, I'm just making a lemon and blueberry cake. Sausages over there to remind me. Honestly, yesterday when I was doing this, I was so exhausted and in so much pain. But saying that, nobody forces me to do this. I have to do this. It's sort of like in my head, if I don't do it and I start not doing it, and then I'm going to stop doing a lot of things. And I'm just going to end up with more muscle weakness and not moving about even more. Does that make sense? So I force myself to do this, and I do pay for it, but I mean, the in-laws, bless them, if I says, oh, I can't cope doing it, they'd be like, not a problem, no worries. But it's just me. It keeps me going, sort of thing. So I'm just plodding on with a cake. So while I'm doing this cake, I think I'm going to go live again this week, but I'm just going to be in the living room, not in the kitchen, because it's too difficult in the kitchen. I can't bake what I'm baking. Like last time it was with the Q&A, wasn't it? I was like trying to read the questions, answer the Q&A, answer the live questions, and bake that date and walnut, even though it turned out beautiful. But yeah, I was stood and sat. It was a bit, yeah. So I'm just going to sit in the living room where I normally sit, in my comfy chair, and I'm going to go live. But I want you guys to suggest a topic for that live, because there's no point me sitting there like an absolute fanny, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to sit there in silence and stare at me. So, yeah. Guys, come up with a subject matter that you would like to talk about with me. And then I'll put it on the either Wednesdays Wednesday's video, when I'm going live, or in the community section. I know if I put things in the community section, not all of you get to know about the lives and that, you see. It's like me. I'm subscribed to all these people. Notification bells on. Yet I don't receive their community posts. Is there a reason why I don't? Does anyone know why? I'd like to know why. It's like Fiona's community posts and that. I have no idea when she makes a community post. It doesn't alert me. It must alert people because... Oh, is it because I'm on my phone? I'll just say it must alert people because sometimes when I put like a poll up and that, there's people on it quicker than a fly on. Yeah. So, right. Couldn't for the life of me find my second sieve. I know what's happened. My drawer's so full, it's been pushed down the back and it's in the back of the other drawer probably. It's been nagging at me to empty them out. So I ended up using this skimmer just to get the pips out. Whatever, did the trick. So just adding in the dry ingredients and the blueberries and bang it in the oven. That's it. So I'm just going to pop the blueberries in flour. If you coat them in flour, then they don't tend to sink. So just pour it into your tin. This is a £3 loaf tin. So if you make this and you haven't got a £3 loaf tin, use a large pan. And there they are. There's my babies. So we had half of these on Sunday yesterday, and the other half are in the freezer ready for next week. So we had a pork loin. That was beautiful. That was a little pork loin. It was oh, that's a mini banoffee pies I made. And that's how everything turned out. That pork loin, as I say, was beautiful. It was a little one. But it wasn't very little. It was quite big. That's how the cake turned out. See, they didn't sink. Not all of them. Lovely jubbly. Even I ate a bit of that actually, and I don't like blueberries, so there you go. And the other ones were banoffee pies. I had some mini cases, so I used them up. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know about the live, and I'll see you in the comments. Bye.